Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I want to talk to you about something serious. There's thousands of truck drivers that are getting fired, and there's thousands of truck drivers that have CDL that can't get hired. But before I do that, hey, if you get any value from this, make sure you give me a like button. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. I put out videos every day trying to help you succeed in the trucking world. Let's get it. 10-4, we eastbound and down. Just picked that drop off. Boy, look at all that traffic over there. I'm glad I'm headed east. Well, let's get these tires turned and burning. Let's get it. So you say, well, why is truck drivers getting fired? And why can't they get hired? All right, so I have a YouTube channel, as y'all know, and I have drivers call me all the time, and they're saying, hey, you know, I just got fired from my job. I can't get hired. Can you help me, Sean? I'm like, well, what's going on? And then they briefly tell me. So I went and talked to recruiting, and I talked to my safety director, and I also called several other companies incognito, trying to find out, hey, this is my issue. Can you help me? Blah, 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 blah. And here's some common factors that I found out. But I've got good news, so make sure you stick with it all the way to the end, because if you have any of these problems, I'm going to show you how you can get this taken care of or how you can prevent it. All right, one thing that happens is you get out here and you get your CDL and you think you're the crap and you're driving and everything's fine. And then what happens is you get a speeding ticket in your personal car. No big deal, it's under 15 miles an hour, right? Just a couple miles over. You pay the ticket and it goes on your record. All right, then you're out here and you're driving, and then all of a sudden, you know, about a year and a half goes by, you're doing great, you're knocking out the miles, you're a safe driver, and then you get a rolling stop sign. It's just a $75 ticket, you pay it. Then all of a sudden, you get another ticket in your personal car, and now you're fired. If you have 3 tickets, it doesn't matter, small moving violations, and within 3 years, I'm not saying every company will hire you, but a lot of companies will not hire you, and a lot of companies will fire you because of your insurance if you have those 3 tickets. 3 moving violations, less than 3 years, can get you out of here. So you got to be careful when it comes to that. But I got good news, and I'm gonna go over there in a minute. There's a link in the bottom of my description. It's called CDL Legal. If you go to that link right now, if you've got a CDL, you can protect yourself from losing your job by signing up with CDL Legal. It's like $35 a month. It is a great company. What the CDL Legal is you have a ticket, they will go to bat for you. They will hire a lawyer in that town where you got that ticket for, and they will fight it. They have a 95% chance of getting it thrown out. I know a guy who was driving and he rear-ended somebody. It was an automatic offense to be fired, called CDL Legal. They got the ticket reduced down to faulty brake system, 0 points. Now he had to pay a fine, but 0 points on his license. Another guy was going 92 and a 70, or 90 and a 70, I'm sorry, in a rental car on his way up to Rosedale. He got caught, super speeder. They would have fired him. CDL Legal got him. Went down there, boom, got it reduced down to faulty odometer. So if you're hearing my voice and you have a CDL and you don't want to lose them, you need to go to the link below. There's a link in my description and sign up for CDL Legal. Okay, another reason that people get fired is like I said, a super speeder ticket. All right, you get caught going 15 miles over, a lot of drivers are not going to hire you, and you're going to get fired, okay? Because of insurance. It doesn't matter how good of a driver you are. If I get caught going over here going 15, 20 miles an hour, let's say I'm driving and I got my cruise control on 68 and I just kind of not paying attention, and all of a sudden it drops down to 45 and I'm going over 20 miles over. It doesn't matter. I've been driving 15 years. Insurance is not going to carry me. They're going to want to get rid of me. So I've got CDL Legal. If that happens, I'm calling CDL Legal. I'm like, hey man, hey, I ain't had to use them. I've had to use them. I've had them for years, okay? But I hadn't personally had to use them. But if I did, I'd call them. I know a lot of people who have. It's like life insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to use it, but you want to have it there in case you need it. I mean, you got a condo in Florida. You don't want a hurricane to hit it, but you're going to have flood insurance. So if you've got a CDL, why not have CDL Legal on your team? It's a little over $1 a day, and you ain't got to worry about it. Okay, PSP points. That also happens. Let me tell you what that means is you're driving for a company. Let's say you got a crap company, right? And their equipment's all messed up. And you get pulled in there and you're like, well, ain't my fault. I didn't do nothing wrong. The ABS light's on. They're gonna put points on you. They're about to write the company a ticket for it, and you might not get the ticket, but it's gonna show up on your record. So when you go for another job, you have one or two of them is fine. But if you got 5 of them, you got 5 PSP violations, a company's gonna look at you as, yeah, well, they don't do their pre-trip right. They don't do their post-trip right. So you want to make sure that you're doing your pre-trips and you're doing your post-trips. And you say, well, Sean, this company here is just getting me all their stuff. Well, maybe you're with the wrong company. You know what I mean? Maybe you're with the wrong company, but or if they're not paying you the attention to pay, you need it. I always make sure that my pre-trips are great. I make sure that my tires are good. I'm going to make sure that I am a safe driver out here. I don't want no points on my record. I've been driving for 15 years, and right now I've got a clean record. I can go anywhere I want to go, and I want to keep it that way. But if something happened and stuff started adding up, don't you believe I wouldn't call CDL legal and say, hey, listen, hey, this happened. I need you to go after. I need you to protect me on this. You need to help me. That's what they're for. A lot of rich people will tell you, when you're out there and you're making money, you want to have a great accountant. You want to have a great attorneys. You want to have everything around you is great. So it's the same thing with driving a commercial vehicle. You want to make sure that you're covered. You want to make sure you're covered all the way around. Protect yourself. You spend all this money getting your CDL. Why throw it away? In the link below, when you're done with this video, click that link. Now you say, well, Sean, there's other legal firms out there. Yeah, there is. I contacted CDL Legal, okay? I contacted them because I've been using them for years. I said, listen, I need y'all's help. I need to give something to my subscribers. Now, I'll be honest with you, they're paying me $1 if you sign up. I get $1. So trust me, I'm not doing this to get rich off of it. $1 is all I get. But I'm not doing it for that. I'm trying to help you out, because the savings that you're gonna get is like I own my own trucking company. I went to them and said, listen, I've got a lot of subscribers. They give this price that I'm giving y'all to a company that has 300 or 400 trucks. But because I've got 26,000 subscribers, which I said, look, I've got potential of these people here. Can you help me out? Can you give them a good rate? They gave me a good rate. So I'm passing that savings on to y'all, so that way y'all can keep your CDL and you can keep moving. It's very important that y'all do this. So make sure you go on the link and check it out. You don't want to spend all this money, get your CDL, and something happens. And also remember, with CDL Legal, it covers your spouse and their car. Now, my wife drives great, so I ain't got to worry about it. But if you got one of them crazy wives that driving and you're messing up your insurance, that'll help you out also. They also give you an app for savings. You get all kinds of coupons for restaurants, foods. It's just a great thing, so check out the link below. Now, if you're also looking for a company that you can come work for, that you ain't got to worry about riding no raggedy equipment around, you need to call Rosedale Transport. The number's at the bottom of the screen, 706-226-1003. They'll give you a $4,500 sign-on bonus. They got plenty of miles. They get you home every week. If you want to take your 34 home, you don't have to take it out here on the road. You get home. If you want to stay out 3 weeks at a time or a month at a time, you can do that too. They're a great company to work for. Like I said, I started here 15 years ago, and I worked 3.5 years. I left them. I tried Heartland Express, which I'm not going to that. Lord help me. I tried Hot Shots. I tried to do a few different other things, and I came back because once you work for the best, nothing else even matters. So I'm very happy about being here at Rosedale, and you should be too. If you're a new driver, they do hire new drivers also, but we are a smaller company, so it's hard to get everybody on. But I am a trainer here. I will help train you right out of school. Make sure you call the number at the bottom of the screen. Let's get trucking. It's Trucking Life with Sean. If you got some value from this, smash that like button. Let's get it. It's Trucking Life with Sean. Talk to you about what that little light means. So after catching that problem, we can get it fixed. So we're about to walk in here. Got to go by the law. Got to be safe out here. We don't want no DOT violations. All done, taken care of. Just do the right thing, Rosedale Transport, and today's video